When Raghav stepped into room 208 of the neuro lab, he believed he was there to audit a research study, not to be the research. Dr. Narayan smiled to gently, to controlled, to quiet. You want to know how to control your mind? Yes. The doctor asked. Raghav nodded. He had two reasons. One, he was a productivity consultant and he wanted more mental edge for his clients. Two, secret reason. His mind was betraying him for 6 months. Intrusive thoughts, violent ones, uninvited ones. Dr. Narayan placed a slim device on the steel table. It looked almost like an expensive, minimal Korean Bluetooth headphone. This is a non-invasive transcranial attenuator, the doctor said softly. It reduces the amplitude of spontaneous mentation. Raghav did not understand a single word except reduces. Reduces thoughts. Dr. Narayan reversed himself. The bad ones. Yes, Raghav thought that. Exactly that. He signed the consent form to fast. The device went around his temples. It hummed, faint, like something alive. It was warm, like a small animal. Close your eyes, the doctor whispered. Raghav closed. For a moment, silence. Silence so perfect it was a shape, like a white sphere around him. And then, nothing. He opened his eyes 14 seconds later, but everything was different. The room was too sharp. Every object had consequences. He looked at a pen. He could feel what it could stab. He looked at the window. He could feel what it could break. He looked at Dr. Narayan, and he could feel what he could do to hurt her. He swallowed. What did you do? Dr. Narayan was calm. I removed the overlay, not the thoughts, the automatic scripts that made you obey them. But I didn't want those thoughts in the first place, he almost shouted. The doctor stepped closer. People confuse mind control, she said quietly, with thought deletion. She tapped his forehead gently. You don't control your mind by removing thoughts. You control your mind by removing their seniority. He froze, because right now, he could feel the insights like physical furniture in the room. He could choose. He could choose the thought or ignore the thought. The impulses had become merely items, not commands. A pen was again just a pen. The window was again just a window. And his violent, intrusive thoughts felt like scraps of crumpled newspaper on the floor, present but powerless. Raghav walked out of the building into the sunset. He felt terrified, because mind control was not a majestic superpower. It was something far smaller, far more boring, far more technical. It was the ability to say, yes, I heard that thought, and I simply refused to take instruction from it. That was all. That was the whole weapon. That was the throne.